The first thing for us was the weight loss. I think that's really what I started with. And as it turns out, that then affects your psychology. And so you really, I mean, you start to go mad when you lose that much weight in that amount of time. Very early on in the rehearsal, I was given the journal that he has, which is journal and joke diary. And that was really helpful because I'd been there for a couple weeks and I wasn't sure how I was going to start. And Todd sent over this journal. And initially, remember I went to
an empty journal, like here, write in it.
Yeah, and I went to I don't know what to do. I didn't know what to write. And so I asked you for like some suggestions and you sent over something that started me off. And then after a few days, I ignored your suggestions, and then suddenly I was just it was coming out, and I hadn't anticipated that. I didn't plan on it, and it just became like a really important part of the discovery of the character for me at that time.
For my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed, but I do. Are starting to notice.
We spent a lot of time, Joaquin and I, before we would even started making the movie, of course, I would say 6 months, talking about the character, talking about the script, talking about the laugh, talking about the voice, what it is, and how he dresses, and what his hair. I mean, all these things that you do in general in movies, but it seemed we would go rather pretty deep into it. A lot of the time in the beginning I would go up to his house, and then we started making the movie finally, and then it just continued, and that's kind of what I think he was saying to that gentleman, which was it really never stopped, and even on the last day we were discovering things and saying, oh, we should go back and we should shoot for 3 more weeks and redo this and redo that, because we were constantly finding new things of Arthur and of Joker that we just kind of loved and wanted to dig into. Todd came over and kind of talked me through what it is that he wanted out of this character in this movie. And he showed me some videos, and he described the laughter as something that's almost painful. And so ultimately, I think that it is Joker, it's a part of him that's trying to emerge, right? And I thought that was a really interesting way of looking at this laugh, because I think we all kind of assume what a Joker laugh is, and it felt like it was a new, fresh way of looking at it.
This is the last time we'll be meeting.
You don't listen, do you? You just ask the same questions every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.